Hello everyone, let's get started with this makeup tutorial. As you see, I already have my foundation and eyebrows on, and we're gonna get right on with the eyes. So the first color I'm starting with is this like baby blue turquoisey color from my 88 Coastal Scents palette, and I'm just using a flat shader brush and just packing that onto the lid. I'm not bringing it up too far, like not into the crease at all, because I really want it to be focused on just like the beginning of my eyelid. Does that make sense? I hope so. The next color I'm using is this really light shimmery blue from the same palette, and I'm just going to be packing this right on top of the other color to kind of give it a little more shimmer and make this color a little lighter and less matte. And I just found that using my fingers to pack this on worked way better than the flat shader brush. Now I'm using this color by NYX. It's called Seafoam Green, and it's like really shimmery, and I'm just using the Dome brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just going to be placing this into my crease, going all the way from the crease basically down to the, I don't know, center of my lid. Not center, you know, tear duct kind of area. So kind of making a bridge, if that makes sense. And this is kind of going to be our transition color for the crazy green that's going to be coming right up. And then I decided to just go in with my Coastal Scents blending brush. I think this is the BRC SO8, SO5, I can't remember the number, but just to really make sure it's blended and add just a little bit more color. Now I'm just using that same brush, and I'm taking this like really crazy, I want to call it like a peacock green color, which is like crazy, and I love this color, and it's perfect for St. Patrick's Day or even like spring, because I know green eyes is a trend for makeup trend for this spring. So I just think this is so fun, and of course you wouldn't wear these colors on an everyday basis, but why not, you know? And yeah, I'm just placing this in the same bridge-like motion that I placed the NYX color, and making sure this color is really intense. And yeah, it probably looks super crazy right now, but don't worry, the key to this is blending, and we're definitely going to blend this out. And yeah, now I'm taking this really light matte peachy color. It's kind of like my skin tone. I know I'm really pale, and I'm taking a clean, fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be putting this on top of that crazy parrot green just to make sure that this really blends out and we don't have any crazy harsh lines. Now with all the blending, that really pretty blue color has kind of disappeared, so I'm using my finger to pack it back on. As you guys can see, it's just so pretty. I love the blue color, and I love it transitioning into that peacock green. And yeah, I just kind of blended all that blue away, so I gotta pop that color back on there, because that's like my favorite color of this whole tutorial. So now you've got those crazy colors, and it's just looking awesome like this, just bam. And now I'm just adding a little bit more of that green, not too much because I don't want to blend that color away again, but just to make sure that every color is really popping in this look. So now I'm going to conceal up any mistakes I made and make a really crisp line. I'm just using my e.l.f. concealer quad, and I'm just using the lightest color possible because we all know I'm pale. And yeah, I'm just using that to clean up and give myself a sharper edge. Now I'm just using this gray color from the Revealed palette and kind of like a tapered blending brush. And it's really similar color to Pistol, actually, from the Naked 2, I believe. And I just love to use this brush under my eye because it kind of gives like a smoked out look. It's not like super precise and applies it really light. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my lower lash line right up until the beginning of my tear duct. Now I'm just gently cleaning off that brush with just a baby wipe. It just gently removes it and doesn't really dampen the brush so that I can continue to use it. And I'm going to use this color from my Coastal Scents sample, and I think it's called, I don't even know, Petal, I don't know. It's like a shimmery goldish color, and I'm just going to place that in my tear ducts and also underneath my brows. I seriously love this color as a highlight, and I'll make sure that I actually have it listed down below so you guys know what color it is, because I think every time I try and explain it, I'm always like, I think, blah, blah. Yeah, bad job. This is why I'm not a beauty guru. This is why. Now I'm just aligning my waterline with the Rimmel Scandaleyes in Nude, and then tightlining my tightline, obviously, with, I think it's the L'Oreal Infallible Black Liquid Eyeliner. Yeah, but now you're gonna wing out your eyeliner however you like. I just didn't really record this because it's hard for me to record into my eyeliner, but all you want to do is basically follow the line of your eyeshadow, and that's kind of going to be the basis of your wing. And then I tried to keep it kind of thin because I wanted to be the colors to really show. Then for mascara, I'm just applying one coat of each of the Voluminous Carbon Black, the CoverGirl 24-Hour Lash Blast, and then that's actually an empty tube Benefit. They're real, but I like to use the brush just to separate after while the mascara is still wet, if that makes sense. I just love their brush, and I have nothing left. It's just a clean brush, but I like to use it to really separate my lash. Okay, getting onto the face now. We're moving right along. I'm going to be contouring with my e.l.f. Cream Blush in St. Lucia, and using their small tapered brush. This has just been my favorite thing. It's kind of like sets out the base of my contour. I just like to really cave in my cheeks because I think my face is too round and it drives me insane. But yeah, and so basically I do one line, and then I like to work fast with this because it does dry, and then this baby is just like stuck in place. So I like to use my e.l.f. stipple brush, and yeah, I have a lot of e.l.f. stuff, I just realized. And then just make sure to really blend out that contour. I also like to contour my forehead as well, just because I feel like my forehead is huge and this kind of makes it look a little slimmer. Main thing is really make sure you blend it out with your hairline, because your forehead will look wonky if it's one color and your hairline is a different color. Now this might seem a little meticulous to some, but I like to then go with my powder bronzer, the Physicians Formula, and it's a little bit shimmery in a big fluffy powder brush, and I like to kind of like bring some bronzer upwards. I am so pale right now, and I really need color in my face because I refuse to tan anymore because I used to tan so much when I was younger. And it's just not good for you, it's just not. So yeah, I like to just then go with a fluffy brush, and this kind of like sets the cream, I guess, but then kind of like brings the color forward. It kind of brings more, and then I like to use this under my chin. Yeah, does anything I'm saying make sense? Okay, Now onto blush. I'm using this really like hot pink blush. I think this is just perfect. I know this might seem like lots of color on the face, but I think it's just perfect for spring. Like spring is full of greens and pinks and pretty colors. And then for St. Patrick's Day, you just, yeah, you can do whatever you want. But I'm just gonna try and combine this into 2 makeup tutorials with you guys. Oh, I feel like this is such a terrible video. Terrible commentary, terrible commentary. I hope I'm amusing you all. So yeah, on to highlight. My favorite highlight of life, the Tiki Bronzer by Hard Candy, which really it's not a bronzer because who would bronze their face with this, really, seriously. I'm using a small stipple brush because I think this applies the lightest application, and I don't know what my son is doing in the background, so sorry if you hear some banging. But it just doesn't make you look like overly shiny. I like to apply this to my chin, my lip, my nose, and my forehead, and then obviously the cheekbones. But for the cheekbones, I like my highlight to be a little more intense. So I do like to go over it with my finger just to give it a little more shimmer, bam, wow. Okay, on to lips. I'm really hoping that this is not a super long video already, but this is Pinkerbell. I think that's what it's called. Think Pink, possibly, by Wet n Wild. And I'm kind of using this as a base. Now this is a matte lipstick, and you kind of want to make sure you have a lip gloss or lip balm on first. So I do have my US lip balm on already, and I did exfoliate my lips today because or else this really seeps into your lines and just doesn't look that good. So next on my lips, I'm kind of using my own little concoction that I made. That's why it's sitting in a contact case, because I kind of made my own lip gloss. And it's purple, and the color for this look, I was really wanting to go more of a purple tone. So I'm just using a lip brush or precision brush and applying this very carefully to my lips because I am terrible at applying lip colors like this, and I'm just trying to be as precise as possible. So because I wanted this to be a little hotter pink, I made this other concoction, and I'm just going to be placing this color onto the center of my lips so that it really makes it pop a little bit more. And that, my friends, is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial and that you can rock it either this spring season or St. Patty's Day. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Mwah. Bye.